I was wondering, what are you going through? What are you reading? Can you please tell me about it?
Yeah, sure. I was reading the facts about celestial bodies.
Oh, celestial bodies. I mean, I want to know more about it, like the celestial bodies, like how did they form, the different kinds of celestial bodies. So, can you please give me more information about it?
Yeah, sure, I can. But let's start by introducing ourselves. Hi, I'm Akanksha and I'm from SSERD.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Shaurya and I'm from SSERD. So, we will be going
In
through
today's
the celestial
session,
bodies.
in today's session, we are going to learn about celestial and heavenly bodies. And how do they form? How many celestial bodies are there? What are eclipse and rotation of Earth? Let's go. Okay, so Celeste, have you guys ever wondered in the glorious night sky, we see a lot of objects up there which are twinkling at night. The celestial bodies are objects in space such as sun, moon, planets, and stars. They are very, very, very far objects from the earth, and we can see them through telescope or we can also see them with our naked eyes. Celestial bodies they are very, very far objects from the earth, and earth is a place where we live. It's our planet. The magnificent night sky, it's dotted with such objects, and we can see them using telescope. It's any natural objects outside the earth's atmosphere. Even the earth is included in celestial objects.
That's great, Akansha. That's a great information about celestial bodies. But I was wondering, can you help me through how did the celestial bodies form? I am very curious about it. Can you please explain me about it?
Yeah, sure. They all started many years ago. Everything we see around, from the grain of sand, the trees, the plants, everything are formed after a big bang. It's all about the beginning of the universe. You know what a big bang is? Let's start by introducing you all to the big bang. Still confused? Let's just play this video and I'll tell you. The gas and started clumping together to form planets. Soon those clumps got big enough and bounded together to form heavenly bodies. Some of these swirling bits clump together to make our Earth. Let me show. These are Suppose these are gas and dust. They all join together and form this planet. Like these blocks are like these blocks made a building. Shaurya, do you have any doubt? Do you want to
Yeah,
learn
yeah, yeah,
something else more?
yeah. Sure. Why not? You spoke like really well about it. I was very curious about it. So, can you please tell me more about it? How did they form and all?
Let me start by classification of celestial bodies. First, we have the stars, the planets, the satellites, comets, asteroids, meteors, meteorites, and galaxies. Stars are giant balls of hot gases that can produce their own light. The nearby star to the Earth is the Sun. Several other stars are visible to the naked eye from the Earth during nighttime. The most noticeable stars were grouped together into constellations. Constellations are the shapes that we can join together in the sky and form shapes that are joined together by stars to make a certain shape. Whoa, that's a big number. Do you know how many stars do we have in our solar system? These are 300000000. in number. Then came the planets. Planets are large spherical bodies that revolve around the sun. Planets move in the fixed orbits around the sun. There are 8 planets in our solar system. Planets may be made of rocks, metal, gases, and like hydrogen, nitrogen, and methane. The Earth is also a planet, and Earth is the only planet which is known place in the universe and which supports the life. Everything we see around are made after a big bang. We have 8 planets in our solar system that are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So let's take the introduction from the stars and the sun and the planets in our solar system. I am the sun. He's a burning ball of fire, big indeed. Life on earth depends on me. I am the sun. I am Mercury. I'm closest planets to the sun. I'm a ball of iron. I have no moons. I'm Mercury. I'm Venus. I'm the same size as of Earth. I but spin in another way, much more slowly. No water. I'm the Venus. I am the Earth, place where we all live. And the sun have lots of voice, so I look blue. I have no moon. I am the Earth. I am Mars. I'm rocky red planet. And my mountains are highest in our solar system. I have 2 moons. I am Mars. I am Jupiter, the gas giant. I'm biggest and spin the fastest. I have the biggest moon, Jupiter. I'm Saturn. I'm a gas giant. My rings are made of ice. Titan is my biggest moon. I'm Saturn. Uranus. I'm icy gas giant. The coldest planet in our solar system. And I have rings made of dust. I'm Uranus. I am Neptune. I am icy gas giant. The farthest planet from the sun. I have many stones. Neptune. We are the system. We are the solar system. Okay, that was just an amazing introduction from them. We really like that poem. Now, in this video, we have heard a lot about moon, that this planet has two moons, our Earth has one moon. Do we know what a moon is? Let us find out. Satellites. Moon is a satellite. And what is a satellite? Satellites are the objects that revolve around the planets and they form an essential part of celestial bodies. They may be natural or sent by us, humans. The moon is the natural satellite of the earth and revolves around it because it is pulled by Earth's gravitational pull. Let me show you. Suppose this is our earth and this is the moon. It revolves around the earth. You know why? Because of earth's gravity. Ooh. Moon is the natural satellite of the earth. And there are many man-made satellites which we have sent in the solar system or in the space. Do you know what satellites are used for? The cartoons we watch, the TV, these are all because of our satellites. Yes, you heard it right. Satellites reflect the frequency, satellite reflect us the stream. Satellite Due to satellites, we are able to watch the TVs and cartoons. Ooh, that's amazing. Now let's move to our next topic. Comets. Do you know what a comet is? Let me tell you. A comet is an icy object outer edge of the from the outer edge of the solar system. When it orbits, brings it closer to the sun, the ice on them vaporizes and create a beautiful tail behind them. And it looks really, really, really amazing when we see it in the night. And these are the some examples of comets that we see. The first one is Halley's Comet. Ooh, the most famous one. It occurs every 75 to 76 years. Ooh, that's a very long period. And the second is Comet Neowise, Comet Wild 2, and Shoemaker Levy 9. Ooh, Shoemaker sounds like there's a story behind it. Now let's move to asteroids. Asteroids. Ooh, asteroids are small planets, especially inside the solar system. They are formed when planets were formed. They are the leftovers of the planets. They are rocky materials. These are the rocky materials. Big asteroids are also called as planetoids. These are small, irregularly in shape, made up of metal and minerals that orbit around the sun. Do you know what is the difference between asteroids and comets? Let me tell you. Comets are made up of ice and the asteroids are made up of rocks and metals or minerals. And let's These are some of the asteroids. Most of them are found between Mars and Jupiter, and the area is known between them is called asteroid belt. And there are a lot of them. A lot of them. They form an orbit, and these are present between Mars and the Jupiter. Now let's find out more about meteors and meteorites. Meteors are usually small and burn up as they enter the Earth's atmosphere. They burn up and create a tail. Ooh, they do not form a tail. No, this creates streak in the sky as though a star has fallen. Like we see in the night that that a star has fallen. No, they are not actually stars. These are the meteors that enter the Earth's atmosphere. These are commonly called as shooting star. If a meteor is large enough and it can reach the ground and create a crater, such objects are called meteorites. Let's see the impact of the meteorites. They can create a crater like this. Ooh, that's a big deep hole. We have to study in the when we grow up, we'll study about the composition and the formation, the composition of the meteorites. Now, last but not least, let's study about galaxies. Galaxies are a large group of stars held together by gravity. The Sun and the solar system are part of a galaxy known as Milky Way. Yes, Milky Way is the place where we live and our Earth is present. Earth revolves where the Earth revolves. Other galaxies are usually so far away that they look like stars in the night sky. Mhm. The Milky Way is our home. If someone asks you next time, what in which galaxy do you live? We're gonna answer Milky Way. Now, Shaurya, do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. Like you are explaining it like wow. Like the poem, I like the poem very well. Like the poem of the solar systems. Like the way you are explaining, it's very nice. So do you need to I was wondering I just read what is an eclipse, like the solar eclipse, the moon eclipse, in the recently news, these are coming, the solar eclipse. So can you please tell me about what are the solar eclipses or lunar
Yes,
eclipses?
yeah, sure. Why not? Let us start by an eclipse. Eclipse occur when one object in the space blocks other observer from seeing another object in the space. There are, from Earth, we can see two main types of eclipse. That is the solar eclipse, and the second one is lunar eclipse. Now, let me demonstrate them. Suppose this is our sun and this is our Earth. And you know what this is? This is our moon. Our Earth revolves around the sun like this. Okay? And our moon revolves around the Earth like this. When after the rotation, when they are rotating around each other, the Earth around the sun and the moon around the Earth. And when 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 solar eclipse occur, a solar eclipse occur when the moon passes in front of the sun and causing a shadow to fall on Earth, certain portions of the Earth. Suppose this is our sun and this is our Earth. When they are revolving around each other, this and this, and when they are aligned up together like this. Okay, now we can't, the light which is given out by the sun will not reach to the earth because this moon came in between, and we can't, and the sun rays can't reach the earth. And from some of the location it appears that sun has gone dark, but it's not the sun, it's the moon. It hides it in the space like this. We can't see the portion which is hidden from here. We just can see like the other portion left out. So similarly, like this, the light given out by the sun will not reach the earth from the place from which it is hidden by the moon. And an eclipse is not seen from every place of the earth, but only from certain location where the shadow falls of the moon on the earth. From these locations, it appears as if the sun has gone dark. As the light does not reach, how will they get the sun rays and sunlight? And it appears to be night. Now, let me start a video so that you can hear that and understand it more clearly. Ooh, that's a solar eclipse. Oh, they're unable to find out what this is. solar eclipse. Oh, he got scared because of the solar system? That's a really big wonder. Now, as all we know what is solar eclipse, let's move to the lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse occurs when the moon and the moon passes through the earth's shadow. Lunar eclipse can be seen by much larger areas of the earth than the solar system. They also can be viewed without any special equipment. We used to we have to see the solar eclipse with some special equipments, as it can damage our eyes and cause sunburns and night blindness and very things of diseases to our eye. It is very harmful effect for our eyes. The moon will reflect some sunlight that is reflected by the earth's atmosphere. The light that is reflected is reddish in color and can cause the moon to appear dark brownish red. Now, let me again take my puppets and tell you what a lunar eclipse is. Okay, suppose this is the sun and moon. When the earth was rotating around the sun, the moon was rotating simultaneously, the moon was rotating around the earth. Now, if the alignment goes like this, that the moon, the earth, and the sun are like in this position, it will cause a lunar eclipse, as the moon glows due to the sunlight won't reach to the moon, and the sun and the moon will reflect some sunlight that is reflected by earth's atmosphere. Now, the light reflected from the sun, like suppose this light is going, it's the light from here is going and falling on the earth, and the refracted lights are going reaches to the moon, and due to the refraction it appears to be dark brownish red. It will be all clear when you see the video which I'm going to show you guys. And it appears to be red. Hmm.
Akanksha, your video is like really interesting, but I was wondering like if you can please simultaneously explain like what is going on here. Like it will really help me and the other children as well.
Oh,
Like, yeah, can you please
okay.
talk about this? Yeah, it will
Yes,
be a
I
great help.
can.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
It happens when the sun, moon, and the earth comes between. It blocks the sun's light from reaching the moon. Come, let's go to space and see how the lunar eclipse occurs. Ooh, you see them? The sun, the earth, and the moon. Ooh, look how the moon is revolving around the earth. Hey, stop! Stop! Ooh, there are times when the moon appears to be red. Oh, no need to scared. I'll tell you how that happens. As we know, the rays of the sun made up of red or yellow, green, and blue, indigo, and
Oh,
violet.
that is
When the
kind of
sun
interesting.
rays hit the atmosphere of the earth, most of the colors get scattered away and only the red remains or absorbed by the moon. Due to what we see a red or a blood moon, that's why we see this during the lunar eclipse. A red moon. Ooh, that's much interesting. Hey Shaurya, do you have any more questions for me?
Yeah, that is like kind of interesting, like how you explained these lunar eclipses and solar eclipses. So, can I borrow your puppets? Like, I really like your puppets. Like, I am also going to explain my little younger brothers to explain
Yeah,
the
you
eclipse.
may. I'll give them to you after the class,
Yeah, yeah,
after I
yeah.
explain
I
you.
will, I will snatch it.
Sure. Okay. Now, do you have any other queries for me, or I should move to my next topic? You must be wondering that what are these rotation and revolution around the Earth? Like moon is rotating around the Earth, and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Earth is rotating
It
around
will.
the sun. That must be messed up.
Yeah, it will be. It will really
Yeah.
help. Like, can you please explain like what is the rotation and what is the revolution? Revolution. Like, I am a bit much confused about it, but I think you must know about all these. So, can you clear my doubt?
Yes. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
about all these. Surely I clear your doubt. Okay. The Earth's orbit and the rotation definition. The Earth moves around in two different ways. First, the Earth orbits the Sun once a year and on its axis one day. Like, suppose, let me start again by my puppets. Ooh, these are so cute. The sun is fixed at the center of the Earth. The sun is fixed at the center of the solar system. And sub- this is the rotation of the Earth. See, you can see Earth orbits the sun once a year and rotates on an axis once a day. It moves like this. Ooh. It rotates like we walk on the road. The Earth has also its own road, which is known as orbit. It moves on its orbits in two different ways. Like it first it rotates on its own axis. It's called its axis on which it's moving. Suppose this is the axis, and it will move on this like spinning ball. This is not this is just a flat paper. This is not a ball. Earth is a big sphere. Now it moves around on its axis like this. It rotates on its axis once a day. Like it takes 24 hours to complete a day. That's why it causes a day. And the Earth's orbit makes a circle around the sun. Like I told you earlier, it revolves around the sun like this. Okay? At the same time, Earth it also spins. Ooh, it moves like this. Since the Earth orbits the sun and rotates on the axis at the same time, we experience seasons, days, nights, changing shadows throughout the day. Let me tell you. Suppose this is the sun and this is the earth, and it rotates around this. This causes a day, and if this part is towards the sun, it will cause a day, at this part there will be no light, so it causes a night. Ooh, that's interesting. This is the day, and this is the night from the sun because of this. And when it rotates like this, it causes day and night everywhere. Suppose if the if in India it's night, there will be day in United Kingdom or America. That's why it causes day and night. And it rotates as it rotates around the sun, it causes seasons because it moves like mm, from closer to farther point and then again come closer. So when it comes closer, it causes seasons. When it comes closer, it causes summer, and when it go farther, it causes winter. So you understood the concept of day and night, Shaurya? I hope. I guess
yeah,
so.
yeah. Yeah, I clearly understood. Like, I was almost lost in the space, like wondering about it, like how did they work and like how it will actually look. Like, I really want to go to
Uh,
space. Like, yeah, you really made it interesting.
you must be wondering, you must also be wondering that when we move around, we see that the sun rises in the east and west and sets in the
Yes.
west. It is not because the sun is moving, it is because the earth is moving. It causes day and night. It is moving like this and as well as like this. This causes the sun to rise in the east and set in the west. That's why we can see the shadows throughout the day. Earth axis, Earth rotation on its axis every 24 hours. Do you got the concept of rotation?
Yeah, yeah, I got that.
Let me tell
That is
you again. It takes it takes 24 hours to rotate
Yeah, I think Akanksha is not here actually. Where is she? So I might be wondering. Yeah, she got lost in the space. So yeah, let's move on. Like what we were talking about. Like we were talking about the Earth's rotation. Yeah. So the Earth rotates its on its full axis for 24 hours. Yeah, it takes 24 hours to complete its full axis. So yeah, I will be sharing my screen and let's. Yeah. So let's now move on to Earth's orbiter. Like how much time the Earth take to revolve around the sun. Have you ever wondered it? No. So I will tell you about that. Like this is the sun. Let's imagine this is the sun. I don't have like puppets like Akanksha. I will borrow it from her. So let's imagine this is sun and this is the Earth. Okay. So Earth takes around 365 days to complete a full rotation around its sun. Yeah, 365 days. And that is what we called a 1 year. Yeah. So that is it. 1 year is equals to 365 days. It's almost 365.25, but we take it as 365 days. Yeah. So when the Earth is rotating on its axis, it simultaneously revolves around the sun also. Yeah. So the Earth revolves around the sun and also rotates around its own axis. Yeah. So that is kind interesting. So let's move on to Earth's orbit and rotation. So Earth causes observational patterns like night and day. Yeah. When the Earth rotates around its axis, it causes the day and night to happen. Yeah. So have you wondered like why Earth is uh, after 12 hours we see the daylight and after that it's currently got dark. Yeah. So that is it because the Earth it is because due to the Earth's rotation. the light from the sun shines on the half of the earth at any given time. Like you can imagine this is earth, and the sunlight rays is coming from this. Okay, so at a particular period of time, the sun rays will only fall on the earth in the half zone of the earth. Yeah, so that is what we call the earth's half portion is having the day, and earth's half portion, other half, is having night. So earth's rotation causes the day and night. So okay, can you please change the slide for me? Okay, so yes, that's what I am talking about. Like, how did the earth's rotate? It causes day and night. So let's get on to the next topic. So can you please go to the next slide? So yeah, that is the question. Like me and Akanksha have taken you through the journey of space. Like we talked about the celestial bodies, and we talked about how did they form, the different kinds of celestial bodies like planets, comets, meteorites, meteors, and we also talked about the revolution and rotation. And my personal part of this was the revolution and rotation. Like I really like those puppets. So can you please tell me more about the constant rotation and revolution? Yeah, so that's for it. This is the end of the session, but I have an activity for you. Let's get to the activity. Yeah, so we can also discuss about these. Like we have gone through every concept, and now I will be having some to take some questions. So let's get started. Where do we find celestial bodies? So yeah, quickly write it up in the comment section. Quickly. Otherwise you will get behind the others. Where do we find celestial bodies? Like, yeah, that's correct, space. Because why not earth? Yeah, you got it right. Because earth is actually itself a celestial body. Earth comes in the planets. Earth is actually itself a celestial body. So earth and whole the solar system and all the celestial bodies find in the space. We can find out in the space. Yeah, so next question. What are the celestial bodies formed of? Yeah, gas and dust, or chocolate and candies? Oh, that's like a very easy question. Gas and dust and chocolates and candles. Yeah, quick. Okay, yeah, you all got that right. That is gas and dust. Obviously, it is gas and dust. Akanksha has told you everyone. I have Akanksha back. Yeah, hey Akanksha. I wondered
Hey,
you
sorry,
lost in the space also.
yeah, I was lost in the space. I went on the day. Went to the roof and I was staring at the stars. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I just a bit carried away.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Let's get to the next question.
Okay, so you're giving them assignments?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
asking them
I
questions.
Yeah. I think let's test their knowledge. Like you really spend some hard time. You really hard work on it. So yeah, let's next question. Which of the following is the celestial body? Satellites or trees? Okay, you got it right.
Hmm,
Mm,
that's a
that
tough
is a
question, I guess.
yeah. Quickly write it up in the comment section. Quickly. Yeah, that is satellites. You got it right. Okay, Akansha, let's move on to next question. Go ahead.
Shaurya, now let me tell me how many. Okay, just leave these questions. Now let us move to our activity. Activity time. That's the favorite part of mine. We'll do that.
Yeah, sure. I'm looking forward. Quickly.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
So we will be giving these questions in the assignments, Akansha. It
Yeah,
will be
we'll
really
give
cool.
them in the seconds. Oh,
Yeah.
that's my favorite part of the activity. If I were an alien, my name would be Shaurya. What do you think? What your name would be?
My name would be like Wabalabadab Dub.
Okay, that's so funny. Okay,
Yeah,
let's.
that's no. I want to be a alien like that is friendly and funny. So like Wabalabadab Dub.
Oh, that's very funny. I can
Yeah.
imagine Lava Dava Dub Dub. I will surely call you Lava Dava Dub Dub from now on.
Yeah. Sure. So tell me, what would your name would be?
My name would be Peekaboo. That's
Oh,
my favorite
Peekaboo.
character. Yeah, I love
That is
Peekaboo. Like
like
Peekaboo.
so. Oh, Peekaboo. Yeah. So where do you want to live if you were an alien?
I would live on a planet filled with chocolates and candies.
That is
Mm,
that is kind of interesting. But I
yeah,
seriously want to go
that
to
is.
Saturn. Like I really want to live on the Saturn. Like I want to cycle on their rings.
Yo, really? Those made
Yeah,
up of
yeah.
ice?
Yes, I can
That's
try that if
really
I were an
different.
alien. Yeah, if I were an
That's really
alien, I can try
different.
that. Yeah, and I would love to eat
Okay.
Chinese. Only eat Chinese.
I would love to eat
And
chocolates.
yeah, chocolates. So yeah,
Okay.
I was thinking like we should also continue through the questions. I'm
Yeah,
curious about those
that's
answers.
yeah, let's continue to the questions.
Yeah, because can you please tell me the answers of that? Otherwise, it will get round and round in my head.
You are you really got carried away with my facts which I told you today.
Yeah. I'm seriously going to revise these all. Yeah, it is like
Okay,
extremely kind of interesting.
now you tell me, and you two kids, what is a moon? Moon is a natural satellite or a man-made satellite?
Hmm. I know its answer. Yeah. Come on, kids. Come on. Write it in the comment section. Come on.
I'll count to three. One, let's make it five. Let's make it five. One, two, three, four.
No. I know the answer. I know the answer. I will be the
Go
first one to
on.
give the answer. Moon is a natural satellite of the Earth, and Earth has only
Whoa!
one satellite.
That's a you are very amazing. You really were listening to my to what I'm telling.
Yeah, I'm actually a great listener. You can't doubt
I
that.
can see that. Okay, now next question. Which of the following have a tail? Planets or the comets?
Dogs also have tails.
Dogs also have tails. I can see that. I know that.
Yeah. Okay, back to the questions.
Oh,
Planets and comets. That is kind of
yeah.
interesting. Think,
Let
kids.
me let me give you an hint.
Yeah.
Comets are
Sure.
made up of ice, and when they come closer to the sun, they melt. It melts their ice, and they falls like
Yeah,
and create the amazing and beautiful what behind them?
and that
A
we call as
tail.
tail. Yeah. So
Yes,
you
that's a
get it right,
tail. So
Akanksha.
comets, yeah, that's a comet which makes a tail, not the planets. Planets are just revolving around the sun all over the solar system.
Yeah. So next question. What is the name of our galaxy?
Do you know that?
Andromeda or Milky Way? Yeah, I know that. Guess,
I have
guess.
a trick. I have a trick to remember that. That what
Okay.
cows
Yeah,
gives
you can
us.
share that tip.
Cows gives us milk, and we love to drink milk with chocolate. So our galaxy's name must be. Guess? Any guesses?
Yeah. Kids, guess. Otherwise, Akanksha will tell, and we will lost.
I'll surely tell. Mm,
Okay, tell Akansha. It's not. I'm very curious.
That's
Just tell
the
this.
Milky Way, as it's we can you
Ooh.
can summarize it from milk and milky. These are all similar words.
Okay, let's get to the next question then. What are called as shooting stars? Yeah, what are the name of shooting stars?
The
What do you call them? Oh, that is a easy one, like sun or meteors.
Yeah, that's an easy one because
Yes.
sun is, as I told you, sun is the nearest star to our planet Earth.
Yeah. So it must be meteors, right?
Yes,
Did I get
yes,
it right,
it is
Akash?
meteors.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Thank
got
you.
it right. Meteors are called as shooting stars because when they enter the Earth's atmosphere, they create a streak behind them, which appear like they are shooting. Someone is shooting the Earth, and it appears like they are. That's why they are named that shooting stars.
Interesting. Let's get to the next
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Bigger asteroids are called as. Tell me, Shaurya.
Bigger asteroids. Wait.
Yes, you must be knowing, and your kids must also know this.
Uh, planetoids.
Are
Did
you
I get
sure?
it right?
Yes, you
Yeah.
got it right. These are
Oh,
planetoids
thank you.
because
Thank you.
asteroids are formed because of the collision of the rocks which are moving around
Hmm.
in the solar system. The bigger ones are called as planetoids, and the smaller are called as asteroids. Smaller are called as asteroids, but bigger ones are named as planetoids because they are just smaller than the planets, but they are not the planets. They are not planets. Don't get confused. They are just asteroids with bigger in size. These are not planets.
Yeah, I will keep that in mind. That is a brilliant tip. So, the last question of this session. Let's get to
Yeah,
it.
what do stars produce? You are very close. I told you just a few seconds back.
Yeah. I'm remembering it. Yeah, it is light. Obviously, it is light. Yeah,
Yeah, it is
uh,
light.
Akansha, Akansha, I have a doubt. Can you please solve it?
But let me clear this. How do stars produce? You know that sun is the most nearest star to the earth and it creates its own light. That is why they are stars. And stars produce their own light. They do not form electricity.
Oh,
Okay, that's a new activity.
yeah,
Let
I
me tell
can
you
see that.
again.
Can you
I can
please
see
explain
some
about it?
questions here. I can see some questions here. What are
Okay, let's.
constellations? Constellations.
Hmm. I know that. I know that. Can
Constellations. You know that? Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
You
I know
may.
that. Yeah. Okay, what are constellations? You see the stars up there? Yes,
Yeah.
that twinkling object. Yeah,
Yeah.
that are the stars. Yeah. So what we know about the constellations is when the group of similar stars, when the group of stars made a resemblance or made any pattern from seeing the Earth. We see many patterns of the stars from the Earth, so we call them as constellations. The group of
Okay.
stars that resembles a pattern, that is what we call constellations. Did I get it right?
Okay. Yes, you got it right. Now, how are asteroids form? Now, let me tell you how are
Mm,
asteroids form. These are some brilliant
yeah.
students who are asking these questions. Now, let me tell you.
Yeah, they are
Asteroids
actually very.
are small. Asteroids are small, rocky bodies that orbit and travel around the sun. The bigger ones are called as planetoids, and they are formed when the two bodies in space collide with each other. It's like dishum dishum. You see that? They collide with each other
Yeah, I
and they
see
are
that.
irregular. They are irregular in shape. They may be made up of rocks or metals. You get to know this when you grow up in higher standards. the geochemistry and the chemistry, how they are formed, what they contain, what minerals do they have. You'll get to know it when you'll move in higher sessions. Now,
Hmm, that's nice. So
now,
yeah,
yes.
can you please explain this activity? I'm a bit confused about it. The new planet I discovered.
Yeah, that's the activity I love the most. I discovered if I was a kid and I go up in space and I discovered a planet, I'm an astronaut, like an astronaut, I discovered a planet, I would just do this activity and tell what discover the planet I discovered will be called as what? I would name it. What would I name it? Shaurya, what would you name it?
Hmm, I didn't think
Hmm.
about it. Like
My planets would
I would.
look like a big. Yeah, please continue.
Hmm, I'm not getting it. Like I will name my planet after my name, like Shaurya's planet. It will be really cool.
No, I would name as Akanksha's planet. Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be cool. And it will be
Okay. And
made up of.
please, can you please again explain about the eclipse? Like
Yeah, sure.
a fast explanation. A fast explanation.
An explanation. Fast. You really
Yeah.
mean
Yeah.
quick. Okay. Then
Yeah. Yeah. We are running out
eclipse
of
is,
time.
suppose if I'm here and you are there and someone is standing in between us, this will be called an eclipse. As a person you are seeing me, it the person in between us will be blocking me and you won't be able to see me. Same happens
Yeah.
with the earth, moon and the sun. When a solar eclipse occurs, the moon comes in between the earth and the sun. So the rays of the sun do not reach the earth because the moon, the person standing in between us, that's the moon. Now, in lunar eclipse,
Hmm.
you know what happens? These are two. The earth comes in between the sun and the moon, and the moon turn red because of scattering of light as it reaches the earth, but they are not able to reach to the moon. So,
Hmm.
and it appears to be red, the blood moon. Do you got me?
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. I got you. Can you please once again show your puppets, please? I really like those puppets.
Yeah, sure. Even I like them.
Yeah. Yeah. I do. I'm also going to make these, and better than you. I will make these better than you.
Yeah, you may. I don't know, my drawing is
Yeah.
worst. I just
Okay.
love
So
them.
yeah, so let's wrap it up. So hey kids, that's
Okay.
all for today. You all today learned about the celestial bodies and how did they form and different types of celestial bodies. So what should I suggest to you? I would like to recommend you to revise all these concepts. Okay, go through all these data, and don't forget to do your homework and complete it. Okay, homework practice makes a man perfect. Yeah, so what we are going to learn tomorrow, that is a big question. Hmm, Akansha, what we are
Hmm.
going to learn tomorrow? Yeah,
The
so
journey to.
space.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we
Please
will we
continue.
will go to the journey to space through rockets.
Hmm.
Yes, you got.
That
Yes, you
sounds
get it right.
interesting.
Yes, yes. Today, tomorrow, we will be learning about the rockets, the different types of rockets, and the modeling of rockets. So, see you all, kids, and don't forget to complete your homework. So, bye bye. Take care. Stay safe.
We bye, kids. There will be a lot we'll be learning tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will be looking forward for the session.